Hi Faye, happy Tuesday. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Me too. I feel okay. Did you just wake up?
Oh, yes, right.
Ah, I see. Right.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe it's indeed a very tiring. Yeah, it's
yes,
a
right.
Tuesday for you.
Yeah, because I
Yes.
have, yeah, 1 hour be
Uh-huh.
before the class, so I
Mhm.
felt very tired, so
Ah.
sleepy, so I
Mhm.
slept.
I see. Right. What did you do last week?
Actually, last week I had to prepare some report to,
Ah.
yeah, submit to my boss about
Mhm.
yeah, the sales record and then sales plan for the last half of a year.
Mm-mm. I see. That's the reason why you were so busy. Yes, as
That's right.
well. How's your weekend?
Last weekend, actually, I went to movie theater and then watched
Ah.
the new movie with my family. Actually,
Mm.
the title is Cruella. The,
Cruella.
yeah,
Mm.
Cruella, and it was produced by um, Disney.
Mm-mm.
Actually,
Yes.
the movie was targeting for the children,
Mm-mm. Yes.
so that's a little bit um, childish to me. But actually, I think the movie was very popular, and then there are lots of people at the theater.
I see. Right. Yes, because that is related to Dalmatian.
Yes, right.
Yes, Cruella is the villain in the Dalmatians. I see. Ah, so you watch it. Yes, with your family. So did your boys like it
Oh, yes,
or
right.
no?
Actually,
Ah.
yeah, my boys like that movie, but I felt
Um.
a little bit tired. Tired as well, so I slept. Yeah, during the yeah playing time.
I see. Okay. Yes. Well, I understand. Especially, it's not really your own thing. Mm.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay. Well, then, do you have anything else to share with me?
so sure.
Okay. What's the article for today's class?
For today's class, I'd like to discuss the
Mhm.
number 1676. Study finds secret weapon in survivor.
I see. Right. Yeah, could you please tell me something about this?
Okay.
The Homo sapiens?
Yes, right. A
Mhm.
team of scientists led by the University of Granada in Spain has identified genetic differences between Homo sapiens and Neanderthals that may explain why one species went extinct while the other survived. According to the researchers, Neanderthals lacked many of the genes that are linked to self-awareness and creativity in modern humans. These genes are part of a larger set of 972 genes that operate across three different brain networks that evolved in stages. The scientists say the researchers say that the most primitive of these networks emerged in apes and monkeys around 40 million years ago and regulates impulse control, habit learning, relationship building, and conflict resolution. The second brain network appeared less than 2 million years ago and regulates intentional self-control, including self-direction and social cooperation for mutual benefit. Finally, the network that sets humans apart as self-aware and creative emerged around 100,000 years ago. The new study, published in April, reveals that many of the genes in the most primitive brain network were common to Homo sapiens, Neanderthals, and chimpanzees. However, Neanderthals were partway in between Homo sapiens and chimpanzees when it came to the presence of genes linked to self-control and self-awareness.
Mhm.
The researchers suggest that the emergence of greater self-awareness and creativity may have made Homo sapiens more adaptable, physically filtered, and more cooperative.
Mhm.
Cooperative behavior would in turn set the stage for more technological innovation and openness to exploration, while greater physical fitness made Homo sapiens more resilient to aging, injury, and diseases. In contrast, the study's genetic data reveals that Neanderthals were probably around 30% to 40% less physically fit and adaptable to their environment compared to Homo sapiens.
Mhm.
This may partly explain why they became extinct around 40,000 years ago, the scientists say. Rachel,
All right. Any questions about the vocabularies?
everything is okay with the vocabulary.
Okay, so how are Homo sapiens different from other species?
Okay. The identified genetic difference between Homo sapiens. A team of scientists led by the University of Granada in Spain has identified genetic differences between Homo sapiens and Neanderthals, may explain why one species went extinct while the other survived.
Yes. And how has physical fitness changed Homo sapiens?
Oh, physical. The while greater physical fitness made Homo sapiens more resilient to aging, injury, and diseases.
Yes, right. Yes. And what does the second brain network do?
Actually, the second brain network appeared less than 2 million years ago and regulates
Mhm.
intentional self-control, including self-direction and social cooperation for mutual benefit.
Right. Yes. And what are your thoughts on the findings of the study?
Actually, this article is very interesting because
Mhm.
it can explain why Neanderthals, actually origin
Mhm.
of humans, Homo sapiens, could be extincted or would
Mhm.
be extincted. So
Right.
yes, it's very important that self-awareness and then self creativity is very important to keep
Mhm.
the species species to alive,
Mhm.
to be alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you're very correct. So it's really important. Yes. And would you rather travel back in time or in the distant future?
Mm. Back in time or in the distant future.
Mhm.
I the later travel into the distant future
Mm.
because I don't like to go back to the in the past,
Mhm.
but I'm very exciting to if I could go to the future life,
Mhm.
then I'd like to know what will happen in the future.
I see. Why don't you want to go back to the past?
In the past, because I could learn or I can imagine from
Mhm.
the lots of books or from the history in the past.
Mhm.
So actually, that's not very interesting. But
Mm.
actually, nobody knows what would happen in the future, and then how could our future develop or yeah changes. Nobody
I
yeah
see.
can explain or imagine correctly.
I see. Yeah. So what thing in the future would you like to see?
Mm, I'd like to know the technology and then also the medical development,
Mm-mm.
how yeah human can cure lots of disease in the future, including
Mm.
cancer, AIDS, or also even corona. How could we handle that kind of chronic disease?
Why are you interested in those fields?
So, first time in mm, the actually uh, I'm I'm selling some medical devices, and then many of my clients are doctors.
I
So
see.
yeah, I heard of lots of their opinion, and then as a job, I also very interested in the yeah future technology in medical field.
Mm-hmm. Yes, right. That's the reason why, yes, you are interested in that field also. And did you enjoy studying biology when you were in school?
Oh yes, right. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I want my children to major biology if they can
Ah.
in the university
Mm.
or yeah in their school.
I see. Why?
Because yeah, so actually biology and including biology engineering is
Mm-hmm.
a very
Bioengineering.
yeah um not only for only for it's a just an interesting subject also if we
Mm-hmm.
measure the kind of yeah study then you can get um the high chance of this job.
What jobs can they get if they major in biology?
Yeah, actually in Korea, as you know, K Medical
Mm-mm.
is very popular and lots of companies produce lots of new products related to pharmaceutical and medical, even aesthetics. So
Mm-mm.
there are lots of job positions to produce the kind of to develop the kind of um, products. So
Ah.
yeah, if you measure the kind of subject, then you can get the job very easily.
I see. That's the reason why. Yes, if your children will major in biology, then that means they will become researchers,
Yes,
pharmacists,
pharmacist, and then also you can work as a salesman.
a salesman
Yeah.
also. Salesman? Why salesman? How could that be related?
If you major the kind of subject as a biology or biology engineering, then as a
Uh-huh.
salesman you can get you might have a good background to explain or to know the product better than other people.
So you could explain the product more
Yes, right.
as compared to other people. Yes. But in that kind of thing, they should not study something about sales, economy, biology,
Mm,
and sales. I think is kind of different.
yeah, different, but yeah, if you have a background in biology, then
Mm-hmm.
you may, yeah, you could be a better salesman.
I see. Oh, interesting. So many jobs are possible for you.
Yeah.
Yes. But do you think your children are interested in biology?
Actually, at the moment, I'm not sure. Maybe they
Um,
are not very serious on that kind of subject, but
yeah, not yet.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I hope they try to yeah study that kind of subject in the future.
Mm-hmm. Why not? Maybe you can suggest it to them.
Yes, right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yes, maybe it's possible also. Right. Yeah, so interesting. Any additional thing or any question about this?
Everything is okay with the article.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay. Well, then, oh, thank you so much for discussing this with me today, Tay. Have a good night's sleep. You can continue sleeping
Okay,
now.
bye bye.
Okay, bye.